Oil spills are the release of oil into the ocean. Oil spills usually happen due to tanks leaking oil into the oceans or when countries are at war and dump gallons of oil into their enemy's ocean. These spills cause major problems on Earth amongst not only humans but the environment as well.
Oil spills are one of the greatest environmental threats to marine life because these careless spills can change the ecosystem. This can lead to reduction of reproduction, decrease in food, and destruction of habitats. As the oil sits on top of the ocean, it kills and contaminates fish and other essential links of the food chain. The oil spills affect dolphins and whales because it'll cover their blowholes, making it difficult for them to communicate. Another animal these spills harm are seals. For example, the oil can expose hypothermia to seals and also otters.
The oil reaches the coast, it put not only marine life in danger, but birds. Since birds go into the ocean to grab their food, they get coated in the oil. But when the birds go to get their food, they get a bit of oil into their mouth, causing their internal organs to be damaged. To add, the spills could stunt the growth of organisms as they age. These accidents don't only affect marine life, they affect living habitats. For example, it affects the land where sea turtles lay their eggs. With the oil destroying these areas, it causes the eggs not to develop properly. And since it destroys these environments, it makes the land unsuitable for life.
Oil spills are also dangerous for us humans. Oil spills usually happen in the ocean or lakes. These spills can irritate our skin and enter our body through the skin. Also, if we inhale the toxins released by the oil, it can cause many health risks. The oil could also affect our food, such as the fish we eat. The compounds in the oil could be released into the fish, and if the fish reaches the shelves on a supermarket, it could cause diseases. The oil can also find its way into our soil and sources of water, both groundwater and surface water, and contaminate them, making it harder to sustain life in those areas or surrounding areas depending on them.
To help prevent these oil spills from happening, you can help out in many ways. For starters, the easiest thing you can do is check on your own equipment, such as like your oil tanks or pipes and supply lines at home. Make sure that these things are in good condition and are tightly sealed, and if they aren't, replace them. You can also install an oil safety valve if you don't have one, because it'll shut off the oil supply in the event that a line breaks. If you're on a boat, you need to be extra careful and really inspect the seals and connections and make sure that they are tight, because if there's any damage, it can leak into the water. Check for deterioration and leaks every year. Another way you can help prevent oil spills or help clean them up is by supporting organizations that clean them up or volunteering and putting yourself into the action. For example, the Surfrider Foundation is very active in protecting these beaches and oceans.
Overall, oil spills are dangerous to everyone. In many ways, they are one of the most dangerous disasters to happen. For example, they rid many species of homes and can kill off many others. The toxins from the oils can get into our supplies and harm us in the long run. You can stop this in many ways, but even the smallest things such as raising awareness can help.